Right, here's my audience. Who doesn't love a good cookie? Your journey for a melt-in-your-mouth yummy cookie is over. I'm here to show you a new recipe in making cookies. There are only a few simple steps to make this yummy oatmeal butterscotch cookie. Some ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe is oatmeal, butterscotch chips, both white and brown sugar, flour, butter, eggs, cinnamon, vanilla extract, and baking soda. A few appliances you're going to need are bowls. You're going to want 2 different sizes, both a small and a bigger one. You're going to need stuff to measure with, and a mixer, and of course a pan to bake the cookies in. The first thing you're going to want to do is preheat your oven to 375, which I've already done today, so we can speed up our cooking process. And then to begin your cookies, you're going to want to take your bigger bowl. You're going to want to add the butter or margarine. You're going to want 3/4 cup, which is a stick and a half. And then with that, you're going to add both your sugars, which is a 3/4 cup of both brown and white sugar. You're going to want to pack the brown sugar so it's pretty stable when you put it in there. You're going to want to mix this together. This one you're only going to have to mix just a tiny bit, so you're going to add the wet ingredients in a little bit. Okay, so then you're going to add 2 eggs. And 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And then you're going to have to beat this really well, so I like to use a mixer, because otherwise it takes a long time. You're just going to want to mix it till it's all together, a light brown. And then in your small bowl, you're going to want to mix your flour and your cinnamon and salt and all this fun stuff. So the flour is 1 1/4 cups. Sure. So you're going to put that in the smaller bowl. Now you're going to have to add half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And you're also going to want to add half a teaspoon of salt. Now you're going to slowly want to add this to your wet mixture just so it adds a lot of texture, but you're going to want to do it slowly so you don't have an explosion or anything. Just a little bit at a time. You just want it to make it look a little bit creamy, soft, no chunks in there. Alright, next you're going to want to add your oatmeal. Okay, so you need 3 cups of oatmeal. I like to separate it out a little bit and mix it with a spatula or a spoon. Add that 3rd cup. Alright, now lastly you're going to want to add your butterscotch. I usually do about 1 2/3 cups, but you can kind of add more or less depending on how you like it. Alright, now you're just going to have it mixed together all like this. And after this, you're just going to want to add it to the pan. You can either grease it or not. I usually don't. These ones you don't need to, especially if you have a pretty slick pan. And anyone want to come help me ball them up?
Sure.
Okay. Come on up.
Alright, I'm going to wash my hands.
Alright, so when you ball them up, I do usually about a spoonful on the pan. Depending on the pan, about 10 to 12. You don't want to overcrowd it so they burn. Alright, so do you just want to spoon them up?
Sure.
Alright, so then after this is basically done, you're just going to stick them in your oven for about 8 to 10 minutes, or until it's golden brown around the end. And then they're ready to go. Thank you guys for watching.